Hey there, my name is Bill Marion and this is A Nose for Life. In this video, I'm taking you on a dolphin cruise on the Emerald Coast. This spur-of-the-moment adventure turned out to be the highlight of our spontaneous getaway to Destin, Florida. My wife Carolyn suggested the Dolphin Cruise because she loves dolphins and, well, I love her. It's not that I dislike dolphins, but I always thought things like this were for kids. But I was interested in capturing video of Destin's stunning white sand beaches and clear emerald green water. And it turns out that the white sand and clear emerald green water made our Dolphin Cruise or Dolphin Tour so incredible. I can't believe how much we enjoyed this experience. And by the way, there are a lot more than 7 facts in this video. I'm going to share some fascinating facts about bottlenose dolphins and other things we learned during this experience that might help you plan a dolphin cruise or dolphin tour of your own. Now, I'm not a dolphin expert, and I can't say that I'm a dolphin tour expert, not after one trip. I found some of this information the same way you would. I Googled it, and I'm sharing what we learned on our dolphin cruise with you in this video. So you're welcome. I've left links in the description, and we respond to comments. If you're a dolphin expert, or even if you're just a know-it-all and think you're an expert, leave a comment. These days, no one knows the difference. So go ahead and hit the like button. Here are some amazing facts about dolphin cruises or dolphin tours in Destin, Florida. Number 1. Transportation, timing, and weather. For most of our Destin getaway, we enjoyed sunshine, warm temperatures, sugary white sand, and clear emerald green water. But when we arrived at Destin Harbor for our dolphin viewing voyage, clouds were rolling in. I was worried that it was going to rain. Rainfall makes it difficult to spot dolphins in the ocean and it hinders visibility. Dolphin watching is best on bright, cloudy days. Thankfully, it didn't rain. We began pre-boarding at 3:30 p.m. We launched at 4 p.m. Now, during peak season, if you can purchase tickets that allow you to board early, that's probably a good idea. Usually that costs a little extra. It wasn't necessary for our voyage, but I'm betting it's a good idea during the summer. The captain and the crew were friendly, informative, and helpful. Our boat had upper and lower decks. I didn't have time to check out the very top deck, but the floor of the lowest deck had these windows. Now this was very scary because it seems like the wrong place to put windows, but during the brighter, longer days of summer, this is another way to view dolphins in action. On another deck, there was a place to purchase refreshments. I bought coffee. Why? Because we're here in February and there are fewer hours of daylight, and once the boat gets going, it gets chilly. We booked a 90-minute tour, so I knew our tour would conclude at dusk. And we saw dolphins from the beginning of the voyage to the very end. I mean, you really get your money's worth. Now you might be asking, when is the best time for dolphin viewing? Most of the online sources claim that the time we scheduled is the second best time of day for a dolphin cruise. And it was pretty good. But according to these sources, the best time is in the morning. But still, I don't know how it can get any better than what we experienced. But now I'm curious as to what it would be like in the morning.
They got these dolphins trained so you get your money.
Number 2. Destin Dolphin Cruises are a big deal. On our cruise, only about a third of the tickets were sold, but don't let that fool you. Dolphin cruises are a big deal in Destin, even this time of year. During peak season, tour boats on Destin Harbor take up to 5 trips a day, taking anywhere between 80 to 150 people each trip. During our voyage, we passed several other dolphin viewing boats. The competition for dolphin cruise dollars is fierce in Destin, but the competition benefits the consumer because there are more options to ensure a unique experience. So it's not just about the sugary white sand and clear emerald green water or flipper. There are a lot of moving parts to this experience. For example, see this pirate ship? We could have had this same amazing experience seeing dolphins, but on a pirate ship. Seriously, a pirate ship. Or what about dolphin viewing from this tiki boat? I guess it's seaworthy. How would I know? I live in a landlocked state. As usual, we made a spontaneous decision for this boat and this company, and that worked for us. But we could have enjoyed our dolphin viewing experience from a pirate ship. That's all I'm saying. When planning a dolphin cruise, take your time and shop around. Destin gets about 65 inches of rain per year, so ask about rain check policies. During peak season, purchase your tickets in advance. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Number 3. The Bottlenose Dolphin of the Emerald Kingdom. Of the 9 species of dolphin in the Gulf of Mexico, the most common dolphin here is the bottlenose dolphin. It has a curved mouth, making it look like it's perpetually smiling. About 10,000 bottlenose dolphins live in the Gulf. Other species prefer deeper waters away from land. It's also possible to see Atlantic spotted dolphins vacationing here occasionally. They probably have Destin timeshare. Anyway, seeing bottlenose dolphins in person made me realize how big these things are. Bottlenose dolphins are 6 to 13 feet long. They weigh anywhere from 300 to 1,400 pounds. Dolphins can live up to 40 years old, but their average lifespan is about 25 years. They can be light gray to almost black on top. They can be light gray to almost white on their belly. But wait, discussing dolphin color is interesting. After all, we did take this cruise to see dolphins, but there's something special about seeing dolphins here in Destin. Number 4. Destin's clear emerald green water. Okay, dolphins are great, but it's a lot easier to see dolphins when the water is so clear. Carolyn and I visit salt water about 3 times a year. Most of the time, our beach getaways are somewhere on the Atlantic. But most of our friends and family in our neck of the woods enjoy their beach vacations in Destin because it's only 6 hours from where we live. And yet, this is my first time here. What can I say? I prefer the sight and sound of waves crashing against the sand. And you're not going to find big waves here on the Gulf. Well, what I mean is that normally the Gulf of Mexico isn't known for surfing waves unless there's a storm on the day you're heading home. If you haven't seen this for yourself, trust me, there's nothing that prepares you for the clarity and colors here. I wasn't prepared for it, that's for sure. These dolphins are amazing, but I've seen dolphins in aquariums and at the ocean many times. But never this many, never this close, all in the wild, and in all 3 dolphin dimensions: underwater, on the surface of the water, and once above the water. The dolphins were being social without being rewarded. We were a part of their day as much as they were a part of ours. And all of this while demonstrating their amazing speed and agility. The clear water in Destin Harbor and this part of the Gulf of Mexico made this possible. This is how we dream about seeing these magnificent creatures of the ocean. Countless dolphin viewing tours are offered at popular beach destinations. But here in Destin, it's not just a tour, it's an experience. Number 5. How to spot a dolphin. Depending on when you're watching this video, I'm either about to release or have already released a top 10 video about Destin. In that video, I talk about the reason why the water is so clear, and I explain the emerald tint, and I go into great detail about the white sand beaches. When that video is released, I'll leave a link at the end of this video. Until then, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you've clicked the bell for notifications. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, thanks for giving our video content a chance. Anyway, dolphins can swim up to 20 miles per hour, and that's fast. The average human only runs 8 miles per hour, some of us a little slower. While capturing video on this cruise, I spilled hot coffee while trying to respond to a dolphin sighting. I almost dropped my camera on numerous occasions trying to follow these speeders. I mean, that's worth you hitting the like button right there. They maneuver around the boats gracefully, and it seems like they know it's all about them. In fact, one time it almost almost seemed like they slowed down and redirected for Carolyn and I to get a better shot. Probably not. At the beginning of the tour, the captain over the loudspeaker will help point out where the dolphins are. By the end of the tour, everyone's eyes are sort of trained to find them. It turns into a competitive game, and it's a lot of fun. This time of year, you have the freedom to run around the boat to get a better viewing of the dolphin. We chose the front of the boat, and we just stayed there. And on this voyage, that was the very best place to be. Training your eye to spot a dolphin is a blast. Number 6. Dolphins aren't just smart, they're brilliant. Bottlenose dolphins live in social groups called pods like this. Their social structure involves complex relationships, cooperation, and working together for protection and hunting strategies. The key word here is complexity. Complex social skills require complex communication skills. Dolphins use a variety of vocalizations, clicks, and whistles to convey sophisticated information, including signature whistles that may function as individual names. Bottlenose dolphins are among the most intelligent animals on Earth. They can solve complex problems, they use tools, and they can learn and perform complex tasks. Dolphins might be self-aware as they recognize themselves in mirrors. Most of this information about dolphins has been around for many decades. It's at least a small part of the reason dolphins are so loved and protected today. You probably remember learning about dolphins in school. I know I do. But what most people don't understand, and what I didn't understand until recently, is that it's not about teaching dolphins to do tricks. Dogs do tricks. A lot of animals can do tricks. Imagine teaching your dog 5 amazing tricks. That's real nice. Now imagine your dog teaching those same tricks to other dogs in the neighborhood. Yes, dolphins do that. But we're not talking about tricks. We're talking about problem solving. Dolphins teach other dolphins problem solving skills. And that's not all. Bottlenose dolphins like these are found all over the world, and some populations exhibit specific migration patterns and pass down within a social group, representing a cultural aspect of their behavior that's being passed from one generation to the next. Now that's interesting. Number 7. Why do dolphins swim with boats? What I found most entertaining about dolphins is that they seem to enjoy our voyage as much as we did. Honestly, the whole thing seemed rehearsed, like the dolphins knew where to be and when to be there. So here's what we do know. Dolphins love bow riding or wake riding. That's when dolphins position themselves in front of the boat and use the wave or wake to propel themselves forward. Now, for a long time, researchers thought that they did this out of curiosity. Recent studies suggest that dolphins might be doing this because they are engaged in hunting behavior. It turns out that dolphins are more likely to catch fish when they swim with boats, and they certainly love to fish. But this can't be the only reason. Bottlenose dolphins squeak, squawk, and they also use body language, and a part of this body language is leaping. They can leap as high as 20 feet in the air, they slap their tails on the surface of the water, they blow bubbles, and they even butt heads. On this trip, we saw them leap and their amazing swimming skills. And maybe I'm reading too much into their behavior, but there were times where it really seemed like they were just socializing, or maybe even showing off. Seriously, it was like they were making a connection, or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. There's so much more to learn about bottlenose dolphins, but like I said in the intro, I'm not a dolphin expert, but I did have a great time viewing dolphins on this amazing cruise. Most of the information I provided about dolphins is just a quick Google search away, so give it a try. Again, if you have more amazing facts to add, light us up in the comments. What I really hope you take away from this video isn't the ankle-deep dolphin information, but rather how much fun we had on this dolphin cruise. I don't care how old you are, you're going to have a great time. And yes, you'll find many dolphin cruises at popular beach destinations everywhere. But I'm telling you, there is something special about doing this in Destin, the crown jewel of the Emerald Shore. Whether you're planning for a spring break or a summer vacation, this should be on your list. It's worth it. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Here are some other videos you'll enjoy. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. My name is Bill Marion, and this is A Nose for Life.